with a low crossing pass. I would have thought that he would try to arc that ball a little bit more to the weak side and drift it over to a couple players coming in from the weak side. Metzler to Steffel to Zock to Steffel. Chip wide to the far side to Winters. Defender, Winters with the ball, crossing it in towards the point. And the ball's kicked on beyond the net. One thing we seem to be seeing is a little bit more natural play from Boomer Winters, who historically, a little push from behind, no call, where he has at times nice ball's played wide and off his foot and out of bounds. Nice crossing pass by Freilich. And Winters comes off. Looks like Robson comes on to play a forward role. And that's probably a good move. Robson's been going aggressively to the net. He's got to get possession. His trapping on that one was a little poor. In fact, on the previous sequence with Winters, it was a little poor. But generally, Winters has been playing a lot more confidence and creating more opportunities for his team. And that's really, his scoring is secondary to what he creates on the field. And that's why Zock playing a midfield role really does so much more for his team in terms of possession, because he sees the field, he gets to the ball quickly, he creates opportunity. Every now and then he'll get the shot and a score, but his impact on the game is his ability to create situations. And that's, in fact, we're reading something in the game with Wisconsin playing college soccer, and the forward for the Wisconsin team was disappointed because they didn't score against a very prominent opponent. And he said his job was to create and to finish, and he didn't do enough of either to give his team a chance to score a goal. So for those of you that are young defenders, that offensive players, and you want to play an offensive role, remember, as a striker, that's your two primary emphasis. So you have to be hustling, you have to be moving, you have to be creating opportunities. Sometimes one-on-one against your opponent. Ball's played out to the wing to Tutt. The Hornets, which have had the ball a lot more in their opponent's end, have not been able to put one between the pipes. Freilich with the ball. Player goes down, but no foul call. It looked like a clean play. He played the ball away, and then the player went down on a dive. Lundy, sweeper, is way up the field, beyond midfield, putting a lot of pressure on the net. With 30-minute halves, their Hornet team is really pushing to try to get at least one score here. And the West defense has been holding its own thus far. And it doesn't hurt having a quality keeper like LB back there. Ball's played down line to Tutt, and he's got a good, strong left cross. Ball's played in across the middle. And they respect LB quite a bit, because the crosses that we've been seeing from the Hornets have very seldom been inside the 6-yard line, where LB seems to control the ball as it comes across. You have to beat him. If you're going to cross the ball like that, you're going to have to loop the ball over the top to him across the top, so it's higher than what he can come up and reach. And if you're going to go to the weak side, or play the ball a little further out where he can't come out for it. But most of their crosses have been somewhere in the area of the 8 to 12-yard line. The Hornets, again, trying to hold possession here. They've got Metzler, number 14, who can do some damage offensively. playing more of an offensive midfield role. Push by Lundy. Oh, no. It was a good call by the referee. A push by Lundy to push the man off the ball. And we'll have a free kick by West. West, who had been dominated throughout the second half here, now finds themselves with an opportunity to play the ball near the Hornet net. And the Hornets, which hadn't been playing a lot of defense this half, had to go on and guard their goal. With we're going to try to reposition ourselves down near the corner here where we can have less influence by the sun. And we'll ball's cleared out. West gains possession. Metzler quickly tries to regain it. Tutt comes back to help out defensively. And Metzler and Tutt on this wing played the ball to Robson. Now Robson can be an important part of the offense. I believe that's Dwayne playing outside. Trying to make the run is Matthijs. Matthijs coming from the weak side, trying to make that weak side run. Player foul on Matthijs. It looks like they'll have a free kick or goal kick here coming for the West team. West, which has had a lot more pressure around its net. And trying to get the ball up offensively. They brought Elby in as a midfielder, inside midfielder. Elby has got a lot of the quickness that J.J. Zock has, and speed and endurance. And his ability, player goes down hard, and looks like we'll have a free kick for the Hornets here. We'll try to reposition ourselves for just a second here. Try to get closer to the net. And crossing pass to Robson on the far side. Robson comes forward, ball still out, and out in front of the net. Shot. And wide, apparently. Must have hit the... went back into the netting. I'm not sure who took that shot, but the ball came off the keeper's hands, bounded outward, and almost resulted in a kick for the Hornets for a goal. Ball goes out in towards the middle. West trying to get possession, get the ball out of danger. As they play the ball upfield to their forwards. We're going to have to make a technical change here very shortly. We're late in game action here. Probably 3-4 minutes maybe remaining. Ball's played to Dwayne on the wing, who drops it to Hunsader. Hunsader, who tries to cross the ball in towards the middle. Not probably the best choice of pass there. He had Robson alone towards the corner if he would have tried to use him. West on a run, pressuring Lundy. Lundy was able to contain that opponent, and now the Hornets on in an offside position. We'll take a quick break here, and we'll try to get battery change and return in just a moment. With not a lot of time remaining, Preble kicks it forward. Keeper comes way out beyond the 18. Elby takes the initiative to come out of the box, try to put pressure, get the ball up the field late. And West is on the attack here. Nice play, playing the ball wide, no call on that. Sweeper is up, defenders are up, everybody's pressuring one way or the other, whichever. And the game ends. No, the whistles are on the adjacent field, so we're running just a hair behind them. My guess is that we probably have very, very little time with Robson making